Hello everybody, welcome back to the Tigers. My name is Jack and we're in the playoffs first round for the second season in a row. Today we're playing Ebbsfleet. As you can see there, we actually finished fifth. Just ignore the Billericay result when I show you it. I rotated the team and they bottled it. Shut up. As you can see, we just nipped into the red there with 16 grand, 17 grand in debt. But hopefully, if we can get a decent enough crowd, we might be able to sneak back into the black. You never know. These are the past few results then. Obviously, we lost against Salford in the last episode. We then drew with Dulwich. It was quite a dull game. Leave it out. 2-2, Harry Williams and Horatio Hurst getting the goals there, and we then smashed Telford 3-0. Ben Clark, Kevin Williams, Horatio Hurst getting the goals against Telford, and then we lost to Billericay 4-1. Luke James getting the goal. Righty-ho then. It was a massively rotated side, like I said, so shut your mouths. This is the team we're going for today against Ebbsfleet. Sykes, Kenworth in goal, Tilney, Dinner, Steele, Packwards, Kevin Williams, Anderson, Knott, Edwards, Horatio Hurst, Harry Williams. I have been playing the 4-2-3-1 a lot since the Salford game. I think we played against Telford and we got off to a great start. I might have played it in this game, but I think it's just too big of a game to risk it. I'd rather go more conservative at the start. And then if we need to, we shall go for the 4-2-3-1. But let's submit to you. My laptop's running a bit slow at the moment. So if you see a jump cut anytime in this video, you'll know why. You're probably used to jump cuts anyway. This is the team then that Ebbsfleet have put out. They're playing at 4-1-4-1. I'm pretty sure Ebbsfleet were the team that played the exploit tactic when we played them last time on video. So no doubt they'll probably try and sneakily get that when I'm not looking. Someone's just started to mow their lawn, which is quite inconsiderate of them, if you ask me. Right. It's actually not too bad, speed-wise. I thought it'd be a lot more laggy than this, because the computer has been running fairly slow as soon as I turned on the recording equipment. But it looks, fingers crossed, it looks like it's going alright. If you don't know, I am recording this. I'm recording this episode on the 18th of April. So I'm obviously, I don't know when this will go out. I assume around the 22nd or 23rd. I'm a little bit ahead of my schedule at the moment after my lovely break after WrestleMania. But the 18th of April, it's a Wednesday, so it would have been last Wednesday, I assume, when this goes out. I've got no idea. But it's an absolutely gorgeous day. I've already been outside in it. I've had quite a lot of time in it. It's like 22 degrees or something like that. And I've got my window here. And I'm thinking, I'll record this video and then I'll go straight back out into it. Because I wasn't... Well, the plan was to record about 3 videos today to give him more ahead of schedule. But I thought it's just too good weather to miss out, especially in England. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, we have got a highlight if you're not watching. Harry Williams is through here. Probably should have squared that to Hurst, but he was greedy enough to take the shot on. I pretty much rambled for about 20 minutes in game time there. That was quite good. Quite good for myself. Half time here then. It is 1-0. It's been a pretty even game by the looks of it. I think York were winning in their other game. I think they're playing Tranmere. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're 1-0 up against Tranmere. So they'll be facing Carlisle. I will think Carlisle were the other team in it, weren't they? The crowd today, 3,184, 565 coming from Ebbsfleet. So that's a decent turnout, to be fair. Should that get us into the black? It probably should, just about. I would think we'll get 16 grand from this. Quite easily, actually. But, you know, judging by player wages. And obviously, if we do get through, and we're playing Accrington, they're going to be the home side, so we're going to get no money from that. So if we want to make any more money after this game, if we get through, we're going to have to get to Wembley, boys, because that's when the gates are shared. Right, 65th minute has just gone. Kevin Williams picked a knock at some point, I don't know when. We're going to make our substitutions now. I'm thinking the 4-2-3-1. No idea why. I'm just feeling it at the moment. We're going to bring off Kevin Williams for Luke James. I think he can play on that. We'll try to we are then going to take off Pat West and bring on Paul Johnson. That's a nice simple switch to make nowadays. And we're going to bring on McGee for Eretio Hurst. Then we can stick McGee out on the left wing, Edwards in the middle, and Harry Williams up top. Come on then, boys. We brought on 2 new wingers, a striker and a winger. But I like bringing on James on one of the wings, because if we do decide to go back to... I don't usually like taking off Hurst, but Harry Williams and Hurst won't have the best of games. But if... Oh, sorry, I can't stop yawning today. If... I usually keep on Harry Williams and Hurst on. That's what I'm trying to say. And then bring on Luke James as a wing-back, as a winger. Because then, if we need to, we can jump straight to the exploit tactic and go free up front. Luckily, I've never had to use the exploit tactic, but it's nice to just have that option, isn't it? I know it's a bit frowned upon to use it onto YouTube. Every time I use it never bloody works for me anyway. Alright, Harry Williams is in here. McGee to Joe Anderson to Knott. Good save by their Anderson. This is C. Anderson. Maybe it's Carl Anderson from the club. I thought we scored then. But Carl Anderson's spelled with a K, so it's not going to be, is it? So shut your mouth, Jack. Connor Anderson I'm going for. Curtis, that was my third choice. Right, Luke James to Anderson. That's a poor ball. That's a really poor ball. I feel there's a goal. There's definitely a goal coming. Paul Johnson wins the header to Knott. Another poor ball. It finds Skinner and where is a murderer? I don't know what that was. We got the ball back. I don't know what our defence was doing there. Edwards. Find McGee. Alright, find Knott to Anderson to Harry Williams. We've got a penalty, boys. I don't really know what for. They were both running. And come on, Billy. Absolute hero. Come on. 1-0 against Ebbsfleet in the 86th minute. I still don't know what that penalty was given for. I don't really care. We won't watch the penalty again, because I feel like that was kind of a cheap way out. But we're 1-0 up either way. That's brilliant. It looks like York are going to go through as well. I say as well, like we're already through. But we've got 3 minutes to go and there is a highlight. Right. Harry Williams, what can he do? Finds McGee to Luke James on this back post. Luke James, he's cracked the top of the bar. Just come on, no more highlights now. No more highlights. Why is it going slow? It knows how to bring out suspense. It's 40 seconds over the time, ref. I'm just pointing that out there. You need to call time quite soon. Otherwise, there's going to be a slight hint of match fixing going on. But there isn't. We have won the first round 1-0. And you know what? I'm going to treat you today, boys. As that game doesn't look like it went on for too long, we're going to play the Accrington Stanley game in this episode. I know, I treat you. I usually spread it out as much as I want. This video is going to be a double header, my friends. I will see you for the Accrington Stanley game, whenever that is. I have no idea when it is. I assume it's on Saturday. We'll have a look, shall we? Since it's loaded up a bit quicker than I usually see. Laptop's going incredibly slow. It usually just goes slow when the game's on. 1 to 2 days, that's alright. It's the Saturday, so not too much loading. Why have I clicked on that? Right, I shall see you again for the Accrington game. I doubt I'll change teams that much. Welcome back, everybody. Is the laptop straight? don't know. I would edit it out, but you know, according to an episode a few days ago, I don't even edit out the start bit where I go up, down, left, right. You know, whatever. This is the team we're going for. It's pretty much the same team, except for I have replaced Alex Steele with Lewis Baines. Simple as that. Let's get straight into it. But yeah, I actually can't believe that I left that starting bit in. What an absolute imbecile that I am. Imbecile, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know why you watch me. But this is the team that Accrington are going for today. 4-4-2. They're matching our style. I like it. We like it. I think we've taken 4 points from Accrington this season, haven't we? We drew against them at the start of the season. I'm pretty sure we beat them near the end of the season. Players are loving that. Obviously, we're away today. We did get into the last game, finance-wise. We ended up with £32,000, I think. Not altogether. That's £32,000 in the black, so we got about 50 grand from the game, which is decent. Obviously, we shouldn't be getting any money today, I don't think. But Carlisle have gone 1-0 up against York. York. If we go through, we could be facing we could either be facing the team that we beat in the FA Trophy final at Wembley, or the team we beat last season in the playoff semi-final to get to Wembley. Carlisle are 3-0 up. Jake Jervis has scored a hat-trick. But that would be a story and a half, wouldn't it? But we have to get past Accrington first. And they have got the ball, and they just seem to be passing it around a bit. My nose is proper itchy. Right, Edwards has got a cheeky back heel to Tilney. Harry Williams looked offside there anyway, so I don't think that pass would have mattered. Right, Edwards. We should be going on attack here. We're keeping the ball fairly well. Edwards to Hurst. Can you find Harry Williams? That's a decent effort. That's a decent ball. Decent shot. Decent goal. 21 minutes in. We have gone 1-0 up away from home to Accrington in the playoff semi-final, ladies and gentlemen. Decent ball by Hurst, to be fair. Keeper was shocking position and he was all in no man's land. And it's really weird because in real life, Accrington have just been promoted to League One, which is fantastic for a club of Accrington's side. They are pretty sure they're one off, if not the lowest budgets in League Two. So to get promoted, and I don't know by the time this video goes out if they'll be champions or not, or if they can be champions. I don't follow League Two closely. But if they can go up as champions, that'd be absolutely amazing. Carlisle have gone 4-0 up against York. So at the moment, it looks like it's going to be a Carlisle-Gloucester City final. I'm not losing in the final again. It took me quite a while to get over the Barrow result from last season's playoff final. It took me a good while. Right, we're going to assertively say don't get complacent out there. No one disliked that, which usually there's one person who looks nervous after that, but everyone was loving it. And that's good. They've got a crowd of 4,100, but more importantly, we've brought 890 away fans. Where were you when we were shite? That's what they sing, isn't it? Kevin Williams has got the ball. Backwards. Harry Williams is going to chase onto this. Can Hurst get into the middle? You could have got to the rebound there, mate. Come on. Should have scored then. They have just brought on the man that has scored 40 odd goals this season, Billy Key, who still he plays them now in real life. I'm pretty sure he's just been at Accrington for absolutely years. I'm surprised they started him on the bench, to be fair. He literally scored about I don't know if this other striker's... They're basically, Accrington had the top 2 goal scorers in the league. Billy Kay had 42, and their other striker had 36 or something like that, and they didn't win the league. Absolutely insane. Right, Jones has got the ball for Accrington. To Jackson. To Royley. It's a bit poor defending. I don't really want him running into the box and getting a shot away. But we are going to make our substitutions now. McGee would come on for Edwards. Dinner can come off for Steele. And Finn Tapp can come on for Jermaine Anderson, who's also on a booking. We don't want anyone getting sent off for potential of playoff final. We're not there yet. Right, 82nd minute here. We have got a highlight, but it looks like it's going to be an Accrington Stanley highlight. Billy Key has got the ball. That can't be the highlight, surely. That cannot... What was that highlight all about? Right, we're going to just shout to them to concentrate. We got 5 minutes left until we are at Wembley, ladies and gentlemen. Wembley for the third time even this save. And Wembley for 2 years in a row. Can we do it again? No late drama, please. Just no late drama. Just go on, go on. 20 seconds. There could be a goal. There could be a goal. Packwood's got it. Plays it up. Defenders don't want to chase it, but that's... Great save on Moore there. Save for the cameras when you're 1-0 down. There isn't time for a goal, is there? Hoof it. Full time. We've done it, boys. We have beaten Accrington Stanley and Ebbsfleet 1-0 apiece. And we're back to Wembley. I assume we're playing Carlisle. I don't think York were going to come back from 4-0 down. That was really special. Another trip to Wembley. Our third trip to Wembley this series. My confidence sky high. I'm not going to play the final today. We are playing Coventry. Carlisle. Because they got a player called Coventry who's always there. And we're going to play... Who's that guy? Trevor Springboard Hughes? Bloody hell. We'll have a look at the finances before we go. 28,000. So, how much did we get last year for getting to Wembley? It was about 200,000, wasn't it? If I remember rightly. So, if we can get... Well, we're obviously at Wembley. If we can win at Wembley, that's a whole different kettle of fish. But ladies and gentlemen, if you liked that episode... It would be fantastic if you leave the like on the video. Come back for tomorrow where we will face Carlisle at Wembley Stadium to see who gets promoted to League 2. Obviously Carlisle want to bounce back. This could be our first ever time in League 2. Thank you, and I shall see you tomorrow.